Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing the brand new Walking Wake EX from the newly released set Temporal Forces. Now that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which cards we will be running. So we will run 3 copies of Walking Wake EX. It is an ancient Pokemon, and with its attack Catharsis Roar, we get to do 120 damage plus an additional 120 damage, giving us a total of 240 damage if our opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition. So for this deck, we will be using Poison as that special condition, and Walking Wake's ability is also pretty good as well. With its Azure Seas ability, our damage isn't affected by any effects on our opponent's active Pokemon. So we will be able to bypass stuff like Mimikyu, the single prize Aegislash from Paradox Rift, as well as Vulpix VSTAR. So as I mentioned before, the special status condition will be Poison. We will be accomplishing that with Brute Bonnet. If we do attach an ancient capsule to it, we could immediately use the Toxic Powder and poison our opponent's active Pokemon. We also do have Radiant Sneasler as our Radiant Pokemon for this deck. With its Poison Peak ability, we will be able to put 2 extra damage counters or 20 extra damage in between turns for our Poison status conditions on our opponent's Pokemon. So we will have a grand total of 30 poison damage that we do in between turns with Sneasler. We also will run 2 copies of Articuno from Pokemon Go just to help us get 20 extra damage on our Walking Wake. And the abilities do stack, of course, with Ice Symbol. If we bench both of them, we will get the 20 damage. So between the Articunos and the Sneasler, we already have 50 extra damage. And lastly, we do have Squawkabilly EX. This is a turbo deck, so we obviously will want to try our best to use Squawkabilly EX on our first turn to mill through as much of that deck as we can, get as many energies in the discard so we can easily get them back with Sada's Vitality. Moving on to the trainer cards, we will run 3 copies of Arven Vessel just to help us find energy cards. We will be able to discard preferably a energy to find 2 more energies. We will run 1 copy of Heavy Ball since we are only running basic Pokemon in this deck. If one of them does get prized, we can swap it out with Heavy Ball. We have 1 copy of Lost Vacuum just in case we need to vacuum something off, like a spec card that is a tool card like Hero's Cape or a Maximum Belt. We do have 4 copies of Nest Ball. We have 1 copy of Palpad just in case we want to get some supporter cards like Sada or Boss shuffled back into the deck. We have 4 copies of Trekking Shoes. Since this is a turbo deck, we definitely want to have good draw support with Trekking Shoes. We get to draw a card and we could either discard it or keep it. For the stadium cards, we do have 2 copies of Artazon just to help us find the Articunos as well as the Brute Bonnet. We have 1 Collapsed Stadium just in case we want to get rid of the Squawkabilly off of our bench. We could get rid of it with Collapsed Stadium. We do have 1 copy of Town Store since we do have a lot of tool cards in this deck, and in case we don't have a Arven, we can play Town Store and search out for a tool card. Speaking of Arven, we do run 3 copies of Arven as well. We can find an item card as well as a tool card with Arven. And we got 2 copies of Boss, which is pretty standard. We got 1 copy of Penny just in case we don't find the Collapsed Stadium. We can just Penny back the Squawkabilly back into our hand. And we do also have 4 copies of Professor Sada's Vitality. This will be our energy acceleration, as we do get to put 2 energies to 2 of our ancient Pokemon, as well as we do get to draw 3 cards. And moving on to the tool cards, we do run 4 copies of Ancient Capsule, as we do want them on our Walking Wake as well as Brute Bonnet. We do have 1 copy of Maximum Belt. It will definitely help us take big knockouts on stuff like the Charizard EX or any other 300 plus HP Pokemon. We do also have 3 copies of Jet Energies to help us switch out. And lastly, we do have 9 basic Water Energies. So those are all the cards in this deck that I wanted to talk about, and let us see how it'll do in the matches. Nice, we won the coin toss. feel like it really doesn't matter for this deck, but I do feel like we do want to go first, just mostly because we have no chance of attacking on our second turn going first, so since we need 3 energies to attack. Okay, looks like we got a mulligan. Wow, 3 basic Pokemon on our opening hand. Then we'll bench the Squawk, the Articuno, of course. Let's use Trekking Shoes. Ultra Ball. Guess we'll take Ultra Ball. Can get a Radiant Sneasler here. Because we can get the Brute Bonnet with Artazon. So let's Squawk and Seize. Yeah, there's Artazon. Let's get the Brute Bonnet. It's Nest Ball for another Walking Wake. Yeah, I feel like we do want to use the Arven Vessel though, just thin out the deck a little bit. End turn. So we only have 34 cards in our deck now. We milled through quite a lot with our first turn, with Squawkabilly, of course. Wow, they Ultra Balled away 2 Pidgeotos for Charizard. Oh, they're gonna Super Rod them back into the deck. So them Ultra Balling for Charizard, something tells me they have either the rare candy already or they have a Charmeleon Charizard now. So all we get is Arven. Feel like let's get the Pokegear because there's a good chance we might be able to find a Sada. Because we did thin out the deck quite a bit. Let's go for the Toxic Powder. Let's end turn. Still can't attack. Hopefully they have Charmeleon and they don't have the rare candy. And they have the rare candy. Interesting, they do boss us actually. They boss the Brute Bonnet. So I'm kind of surprised they did that. I'm gonna leave the energy in there. Let's get the Brute Bonnet back. Let's use Pokegear. Wow, we don't get Sada. The Arven is still useful. Let's get another Pokegear, let's say. Hopefully now bosses again. Let's use a Toxic Powder. Nice, we do 250 or 280 now. Yeah. They are not in a good position. So now they basically have to retreat into their Pidgeotto just to not be knocked out to the poison damage. And I'm not sure why they used Iona, they just helped us quite a bit actually. We only had like, what, 2 cards in our hand. They go for the 180. They do get knocked out to poison. They go into Pidgeotto now. Let's use the Sada. Let's use the Trekking Shoes. Yeah, we'll take that. Sit them out our deck a little bit. Another Trekking Shoes. Boss, we'll keep that. And yeah, I think we'll just Ultra Ball away 2 water energies. Get an Articuno. Knock out Pidgeotto. We don't even have to use the Toxic Powder here. Nice, we got a water energy. They go into Charmander. Well, I wonder if they have the rare candy Charizard here. They Arven, so... Ooh, just a Buddy Puffin. So something tells me they don't have a Zard. I'm gonna try and set up for a future one, I guess. Interestingly enough, I don't see Rotom V. Okay, they pass. Let's use a Sada. Yeah, we'll just attach only one. Yeah, let's just knock them out. Ooh, the maximum belt was prized. It's not good. If we really needed it for a big knockout, it would have been in the prizes. Oh wow, they just pass. Let's thin out our hand a little bit. And this will put an energy on Articuno. Knock out Charmeleon. There's a Walking Lake was prized as well. Yeah, we basically got this. They're down to their last Pokemon. Yeah, I just concede. It looks like we have Tails here. I believe we won the coin toss. No, that's heads actually. Yeah. So it looks like they're gonna go first here. And looks like there's a pretty bad starting hand in terms of like being able to use Squawk. Looks like it's gonna be Tandem Mouse here. Or I mean Maushold. Earthen Vessel, get 2 water energies. Let's see what we get for Heavy Ball. Brute Bonnet is prized. A Palpan, that's not good. Guess we'll just use the Sada for 1 energy attach. Another walking leg. Let's use trekking shoes. Another one. That's good. And then center. Alright, so they already got their first Maushold. They do bosses for Walking Lake. Let's knock them out. Nice, we get Pal Pad. They go into Maushold. They do 120. They use Counter Catcher on Brute Bonnet. Ooh, and they do use Iono. So we lose our Switch and our Penny. Saying they use Hero's Cape, Practice Studio. Arven, let's get... So let's get Pokegear. Get another Capsule. Let's use the Toxic Powder here. Let's end turn. So only 34 cards. Hopefully we can pull off a Sada or something. They use Counter Catcher again onto Walking Lake. They research. They get their fourth Maushold here. They Ultra Ball. 2 Explorer's Guidance for Lugia V. And they bench Lugia V. Oh good, at least they still can't attack yet. Let's put an Artazon. Let's get, I guess, an Articuno, just mostly to thin out the hand a little bit. Or, I mean the deck. It's Pokegear. Nice, we get a Sada. Alright, we don't have any energies. Let's just pass. Oh wow, they research again. They Heavy Ball. Find a Jirachi. I'm assuming they have the second energy they need to attack. I feel like we should have gotten the Penny. Yeah, they attach the gift energy. Wow, another Ultra Ball. Let's just use the Stadium card that you put into play here. Now we get the Jet Energy. put our Pokemon League headquarters. That's not good. They put Reversal on Maushold EX. A Rocky Helmet. Oh wow, they research again. What was that, like the second or third research they used? Use Energy Loto. They find a double turbo. Yeah, and then just go for the knockout. Really wish we had a water energy here. A Sada. Yeah, looks like we'll just have to attach the jet energy to Walking Wake. Great. Looks like one of the water energies were prized. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they got the double turbo for their Maushold. They use Roseanne's backup. So it looks like they're gonna get the Hero's Cape shuffled back into the deck here. Let's see. Yeah, they shuffled back the Cape and the Gift Energy and a Maushold EX in a practice studio. See, they do 100 damage. Okay. Okay, let's Ultra Ball. Get these two away. Oh wow, there's just a Squawk in there. Yeah, let's just use the Sada. Let's attach Jet Energy. The Capsule. What does this stain do? Top card of their deck. Yeah, we knocked them out for 250 here. They will do like 90 back to us and then 20 with the Rocky Helmet. Come on, we need a Penny here or a Palpad. Arven. I believe our Penny is still in the deck. Yeah, it is. See, they Arven. I'm assuming they're gonna get the Energy Loto. No, they get Hero's Cape and Super Rod. And we just need one prize here. Just knocking out anything will be fine. They go for Family Attack. Which will knock us out, I believe, because they got 4 in play, so that should do 280. 290. No, it does 130. So they don't even get to knock us out. Yeah, I have to concede. I don't know why they're giving us Articuno. We have 3 Walking Wakes in this deck. They get a mulligan. Looks like it's going to be metal, so it's probably going to be Dialga. Can only be really just Dialga or Goldango. Let's see, get 1 mulligan card. Beldum doesn't really tell us much. Let's try a heavy ball. Looks like one of the capsules got prized. Trekking shoes. No, we'll pass up on that. Squawk. I guess we'll super rod back to 1 energy because we'll discard 2 here. Okay, 2 Walking Wakes, that's good. It's Nest Ball for the Brute Bonnet. Trekking Shoes, Ultra Ball. Nah, we'll pass up on Ultra Ball. Penny. And a send turn. See what they got. We milled through quite a lot of the deck in the first turn. Oh wow, they just go for the attack here. They must have drawn really badly. Let's use Sada. And let's Palpad back the 2 Sadas back into the deck. Send turn. Yeah, if they don't get another basic Pokemon, we basically win. We can just Penny back the Articuno into our hand, then attack. Or not. They use Iono. $27 cards. Okay, they get Zamazenta on the bench. They're probably gonna try and get some energy on it as well. Use the Metal Maker on Dialga to get 1 energy. Ooh, Prime Catcher. So they're going into Dialga, I'm guessing. Yeah. It's Nest Ball for Radiant Sneasler. Let's Jet Energy. Yeah, we don't get the... Let's actually just boss Matang. Get rid of it right now. They go into Zamazenta, so now they got no way of getting energies onto their metal Pokemon. They research. They Nest Ball for a Beldum. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of metal deck they're using here. I feel like with Dialga you have to use Evolution TM. They pass, okay. Yeah, let's just knock out Zamazenta. The Articuno did give us the 10 damage that we needed to just a one-hit KO that. Nice, we get a Capsule, which is actually something we do need. They get Metang down. They Nest Ball. Or another Beldum, okay. I'm just kind of wondering if they have Evolution TM here. They research again. Okay, they got rid of Super Rod and Arven. Let's see, they get only one energy on the Tang. So they still can't attack us with the Temporal Rupture. Oh no, they can't actually, they can attach. They Buddy Puffin. Yeah, but they're only doing 180 here. They're still missing a good 40 damage. Ooh, and they do have the Evolution TM, so they are going to probably evolve up to Metangs into, yeah, the Beldum. Looks like one was prized, I guess. And let's put a Capsule on the Brute Bonnet. The Artazon and Town Store. Okay, they got a third Metang down, so they got 3 Metangs. They Nest Ball probably for another Dialga. No, they got Mew EX actually. There's a Dialga VSTAR, so all they need now is just 5 energies. First one is nothing. Second one, they got something. At least 1, 3 of them. Wow. Third Metang, let's see. They found something. So it's just 1. Oh, and they had the last energy attachment. I'll give them the Articuno. Oh, good. At least they can't boss us now, because if they boss the Walking Awake, we'd be pretty much done. But they Arven. Yeah, they used up 1 boss, 1 Prime Catcher. They could have maybe Counter Catcher. That would mess us up. See, they use the Metal Maker. They get 2 energies off the first Metang, second Metang, nothing. Third Metang. I'm pretty sure it'll get maybe 1. Okay, they found 1. They only got 8 cards in their deck. Yeah, they only found 1. So they got 8 energies in play. They attach one, so 9, 10, 13. Yeah, they just go for the Metal Blast. Yeah, they basically have lost. Because we will be able to get them with the poison damage. Didn't get a super rad. Let's get a capsule. Yeah, we should get this. We should knock him out to the poison here. Yep, there we go. Last 2 prizes. Energy and Pokegear. Nice. Well, those are all of the matches. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.